Kathy Roberts, your host for American Dream TV. Today, we're in Deerfield, Massachusetts at the Barway Dairy Farm. This farm has been in the Melnik family for 5 generations. The Melniks have had a long history of diversifying operations. And over time, and a core focus on dairy, this farm has become a true success story. This year, the Melniks have completed construction on a brand new milking facility with all the progressive technologies in the dairy industry. Also integrated is an activity system, which is actually ear tags on the cows that monitor their production and their health. And if that isn't fun enough, there's an anaerobic digester featuring a 660,000-gallon digester tank fueled by food waste and cow manure. So if we break that down, that's 36,500 tons of annual food waste that otherwise would go into our landfills, and over 9,000 tons of cow manure. So stay with me. The digester produces sustainable electricity that powers the farm in their home and also supplies electricity back to the local community, enough to power up to 1,200 homes. Today we have a very special guest joining us. Her name is Jessie Dean. Jessie is the Executive Director of the Franklin County Chamber of Commerce. So come with me, let's go meet the Melniks and tour this fabulous farm. The University of Massachusetts Extension, through the New England Green Pastures program, named Barway Farm its 2025 Massachusetts Dairy Farm of the Year. Today, the Melniks milk up to 400 cows, producing an average of 2,000 gallons of milk a day, and farm over 600 acres of field crops.
I'm Peter Melnik. I'm a 4th generation dairy farmer from Deerfield, Massachusetts. My family and I have been here since 1919. And our farm has evolved from just a small vegetable farm with 10 cows to we milk about over 400 cows, and we have a methane digester on our farm, and we also have a compost business and a trucking business, and we grow some vegetables on the side as well. So lots of things going on, but really centered around the cow. So in 2016, I started down this process of building the digester, and I teamed with a company called Vanguard Renewables out of Boston. Food waste is collected at a food plant from all the food companies that we all know, and they bring it in, and we process over 100 ton of food waste. The material is held in the tank for about 21 to 30 days at 105 degrees, and it's constantly being mixed by these big boat propellers. As we're pumping in, it's overflowing, and the material, then we separate the liquids and the solids. The solid part we recycle it as cow bedding. And then the liquid part we store in these big blue tanks. We use the fertilizer. So lots of good things coming from it. We're getting electricity, we're getting bedding for the cows, we're getting fertilizer for our fields. Now we are over in the maternity barn. When a cow has a baby is probably like the most important time in her whole cycle of life. And this barn it's really comfortable. The more we take care of the cows, the more productive they are, the more they take care of us. So one of the neat things that we're doing with technology here, and it's changing really, really fast, is each cow is wearing a Fitbit. They have blue ear tags, and they're like our Fitbits on our phones. This is our new milk taxi, we call it, milk shuttle. So basically what we do is we put the milk for the baby calves in here, and then it will pasteurize the milk to get rid of all the bad bugs for the babies. Based upon how their ear tags on the calves, we can tell how old they are. We can keep staging how much they're eating.
I'm Jessie Dean. I'm the Executive Director of the Franklin County Chamber of Commerce and Regional Tourism Council. And we have been a chamber since Barway Farm has been a farm, so 1919. We have about 803 farms across the 26 towns in Franklin County. It's estimated that about 14% of Massachusetts agricultural sales come from a farm in Franklin County. So it's a huge part of how we do business. It's also a big part of our lifestyle and our recreation and our landscape. I think we can agree that Franklin County is one of those places that, we have visitors that come for the weekend and then they're looking at real estate on the way home. And as a result, we have some of the lowest vacancy rates in the state.
You two are like a team of horses. If you pull together, we'll get a lot done. But if you pull the other way, we're done.
So I'm Kathy Roberts, your host for American Dream TV. Thank you for joining me today, and thank you, Jessie Dean, and thank you to the Melnik family. And remember to thank a farmer. See you next time.